Shoot. I guess my hair is getting long because I almost dipped it in my tea just now. Good morning, everybody. Really quickly, I'm doing a video before I head out to work, and I think this will keep me at a nice length as far as the video. But I wanted to drop in really quickly because I woke up this morning. I actually threw my hair up in a small little style over the weekend because we had these pictures at work that we needed to take. So I threw my hair up in this style, and I've been wearing it since, I want to say, Saturday. So it's been a week now since I used the aloe vera gel and the flaxseed gel. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Remember, as always, this is a live video right now, so you can comment, you can say good morning, you can talk with me. This video is probably going to be about 10 minutes because I do have to start getting ready for work in the next 10 minutes or so. But this is just a follow-up a week later since I've been using, or since I've used the aloe vera gel and the flaxseed gel. If you haven't watched that video, you can go back. It's the last video that I uploaded. So this half of my head I did with the flaxseed, this half I did with the aloe vera. And the reason I'm coming on this morning is because I woke up this morning, I had a little scarf on, I took it off, and oh my goodness, all the flakes that I saw so many flakes. And it's not like your regular, you know, from time to time your hair flake anyway. It wasn't like that. That was not the type of flaking that I was seeing. It was product flaking, and it's only been a week. I mean, thick chunks of flakes. So, and I'm like, I don't even remember scratching my head. So these flakes, where are you coming from? But they were so big, and it was on this side. So remember when I did the retwist, I was saying that it was super, super crunchy. I need to plug up my phone. It was super, super crunchy for the side that I did with the flaxseed gel. That's better. Yes. So what's this in my damn hair? Like, this side is super, can you guys see that? Disgusting. It's like falling. Siler, it's okay. It's like falling from my scalp right now. And that's the side with the flaxseed. Now, I will say that the side with the aloe vera gel, Siler, not today. Go out there if you want to talk to that dog. Go. Go. Y'all can have a conversation. Go ahead. Go and have that conversation. There you go. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So this side has a lot of flaking and product buildup. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The side that I did with the aloe vera gel has flaking as well, but not like the flaxseed. So I will say between the two, I am still kind of leaning towards the aloe vera gel a little bit more because the hold for me personally was not as stiff and crunchy, which I like because I don't want that thick, that really, really stiff hold. I want my locks to just be able to be flexible, and then I do want them to kind of release a little bit and stay this full size. So I am kind of leaning towards the aloe vera gel a little bit more. I did like, however, in a few days after using both of them, the side with the flaxseed gel, that side kind of softened up. It probably took like maybe 2 or 3 days. It did get soft after the 2 or 3 days, but the residue, I could still see the residue there. The very first day, I saw a lot of the product just flaking on top. Remember how back in the day you used to use that that black gel? I saw a lot of that product just sitting on top of my retwist from day one, and it continued to be there up until, I want to say, about day 3 when it started to soften up, and I had to kind of like scratch some of the flakes away. With that, it softened up, and it was about the same kind of feel, the same softness as the aloe vera gel a few days later. So if you're looking for a stronghold, I would say go with the flaxseed gel, and that's just for me personally. Somebody else using these products with different type of hair, they might end up with the total opposite of what my results were. It could also be the way that I mixed my flaxseed gel. It could be the ratio of water to flaxseed that I use. So I am going to play around with it again at least one more time. Maybe this time when I do the gel, because right now I have the extra gel that I did from the batch. Those are sitting in the freezer in little cubes. So I'm probably going to take like 2 or 3 down in the next month or so. and add a little bit more water to it, because I'm thinking maybe my ratio was off. And this is something that you have to play around with, especially when you're doing it from you know, learning how to do flaxseed gel with people on YouTube, because a lot of the time they don't give you ratios. They just put water, they put the gel, and you kind of have to go from that. And even if they do give you ratios, what they're using might not be what you need for your hair. So I think I'm going to go in and kind of tweak it again, use a little bit more water to see if I used too much of the flaxseed the first time, and see what the results are. Right now, I'm going to try my best to let this retwist last for close to 6 weeks if possible. It's only been a week so far. So now that I'm able to get my hair in little styles here and there, it is so freaking hot. Now that I'm able to get my hair in little styles here and there, and these are some of the beads on my website. That's what you guys are seeing sticking out on the side. I'm going to wear it up a little bit more. Maybe today I'm thinking about pinning the rest of it up just to keep it off the back of my neck while I'm at work, because it's a little bit irritating at times too. It is, like I said, when I first started this video, I leaned over to plug something in, and my my hair went right into my cup of tea. So that was that was kind of like, ooh girl, yes, you're growing. So someone asked me last night, how do they see the notifications of when I do these live videos? I believe if you turn on your actual notification, that little bell that they have, if you turn that on, you'll see anytime I do a post. I've only been doing live videos from this format for about within the last month or so, so I'm not absolutely positive. If you know for a fact, definitely comment below to answer her question. She's probably missing this video. Oh, there you go. You found it. You made it. I was just talking about you. Chastity, I was just talking about you. So did you turn your notifications on? Oh God, and I'm super freaking hot. I need to go turn that fan on. Did you turn your notifications on? And okay, perfect. Now, remember you asked me a bunch of questions last night and I wanted to answer them, but I was just so tired, and I felt like if I typed all that stuff up, it just felt like a lot to type at that point. But I was hoping that you would be in here so I can answer your questions right now. If you remember them, you can definitely ask me your questions right here, and I'll answer them for you. My accent trying to come out so bad. I will answer them for you now. I know it was something about using oil on your scalp, but go ahead and type up your questions and I'll answer them before I leave. Accent coming out bad. But yeah, I don't have a format as far as when I'm going to be doing live videos yet. I think I might try to sneak one in every Monday morning before I go off to work, because this is one of the later days that I go in. Let your accent come out then. I just feel like sometimes I gotta repeat myself when I talk in my accent. I don't always like to repeat myself. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves, having to repeat myself. Good morning, Madeline. Clark, that sounds like such a Bajan last name, a Caribbean last name. You from the islands? You from the Bajans? Whole mess. Oh my God. Where'd the dog go? Chastity, I think one of your questions, oh, there we go. I have breakage, so I was wondering if flaxseed will pull in the shorter parts and help catch. I don't know if you heard the part where I just said like the hold was really strong. I'm sure the gel will help, but I think the most important thing with that is having a good hold, but a flexible hold. Because if you think about it, if your hair is too rigid and you bend it a certain way and you already have breakage, I'm thinking that hair is going to snap. So it's important to have a hold, but at the same time, a flexible hold, allowing that hair to bend without being too rigid. That way it's not going to continue to break off. That's my personal take on it. That's the only way that it makes sense in my head. Like, you can definitely have that hold, but have it flexible. I would say probably try the flaxseed gel, but try it somewhere on your hair where you don't have a lot of breakage. So maybe try, if it's the front that's breaking off, maybe try it on the back, but where you can still actually see the results. And then from there, pending how that goes, how the hold feels for you, and use the same batch that you made, because every time you make flaxseed gel, until you have a rhythm down, you're going to come up with a different consistency, which is probably going to give you different results. So make enough where you're able to, you know, do your tests, Good morning, Katoya. Where you're able to do your test and then reuse that same batch for the actual control. So you know, when you're doing the test, you have a control and you have a test. So be able to have enough that you can use it to test on your hair and then use that same batch to do the retwist. So I would say try it, see how it works. But for me personally, I think my ratio of flaxseed gel to water was probably not the right amount. So I got a lot of flakage. I'm going to do it again, like I mentioned, add a little bit more water this time and do the retwist and see what happens, because I like the hole in the end, but I really did not like all the flaking. Like I feel right now if I go to work, I can't even do this little tingle because the flakes that gonna pop up was I mean, they were huge. Look, huge blasted flakes, not like little flakes that want to pop up and say hello. These ones want, look, oh God, you see that? These ones want to be screaming out, good morning. I see you, good morning. That's what them damn flakes want to do. Let's see. My back and my sides are laying down. My back and my top. I said laying down or long down my back. Okay, back and your sides are long down your top. This keep disappearing. I gotta keep my finger on it so I can actually read what you guys are saying. And I think my battery dying. Tell me something before we go much further. Is this video pixelated? Let me know that, because I went back and I watched the last video and the pixels were, it was so freaking pixelated. Because sometimes my phone just be hooked up to my Wi-Fi automatically and I gotta switch it over so that it's not too pixelated. Okay, perfect. It's great because today is the 24th. And my T-Mobile, my data start over, so that's probably the only reason it's great right now. All right, let me answer these questions before I, oh shit, I went over my little time limit. Okay. I've noticed that Madeline, is it Madeline or Madeline? How long have you had your dreads? I've noticed that with people that had dreads for quite a long period of time, where you actually start to see some thinning on the crown, and it's from, sometimes it's just genetics. As you get a little bit older, you know, genetics start to kick in and you lose hair in certain places. And then for other people, it's actually the weight. 9 years, it's actually the weight of, you know, the hair and how long they've had it. Like my mother has like full hair, but at the same time her texture is very, very soft. She had her locks for maybe about the same time as yours, 9 years, and she cut hers off because she felt like it was a little bit too heavy. She never experienced losing you know, hair thinning or anything like that, but I think the reason she cut it off was because of how heavy it was, how long they were. So a lot of people, they actually, you know, go ahead and start trimming the locks so that they don't have to worry about that breakage and the heaviness. Because, you know, once you wet your hair, from when you have long hair to begin with and you wet it, like, it becomes so much heavier, and having all that weight pulling from the crown of your head just all on your locks, sometimes it's way too much. So it's a decision that you have to make at times if it's something that you're able to control. Now if it's genetics, there's not much that you can do there. You could probably try like different products that'll kind of stimulate your scalp and stimulate growth, but so yours started before the dreads. So it might be something genetic that you can't really get around at this time. Who is that? Thank you for being a customer for a year. What y'all gonna give me something for being a damn customer for a year? Because I just tried to log in and y'all wasn't doing nothing for me. I'm sorry, T-Mobile was all up in my damn situation. But yes, the wetness, like all that moisture and all the water locked in your hair when you wash it, it makes it feel literally like a wet mop, and it's just like heavy, you know. But hopefully I answered some of your questions this morning. If you have any more as you're watching this video, definitely post them down below. If someone else asks a question and I haven't responded as yet, feel free to you know, give them the answer if you can answer it for them. But if you haven't watched my video before talking about the flaxseed oil, and the aloe vera gel. Go ahead and watch that video. And I still have the footage of me doing the retwist. I think since I came back and kind of give you guys my update from here, I think I'm just going to make that more so my retwist video to show how I personally do my retwist and how I'm going to continue to do them to make sure that my locks stay fuller. So last thing to tell you guys, my beads, I have more beads coming in again. My sister actually brought them in last night, so she should be sending them to me here in Tampa during the week. So if you go to my website right now, there's not too much on there because people have been buying them up like crazy. So my website is barbadian261.net. Basically, the way that I spell Barbadian here, it has a Y. It has a Y in it. So I'm going to have more beads up on there. I have beads for sister locks. I think all the beads for people with larger locks are sold out at this point. And then I have standard size. Standard size being the size that I had before. I am going to put like a little demonstration, also a demo vid of how to attach these locks to these beads to your locks. Someone asked me that question and I was kind of puzzled because I'm like, it seems pretty simple to me, but then again, you know, people probably have different thoughts of how to attach them and how to make them stay. But go to my website. You can also follow me on my Instagram. That's where I post like the most updated content as far as what I have left and what's coming in, and people are able to pre-order. Like right now, a lot of the beads that I have coming in, a lot of them are sold already, so half of them, they don't even make it to the website. Let me see what Madeline was saying before I go. However, I have been using this blocker and I see fuzz and I'm drinking vegetable juice. Yeah, I'm not sure if your hair is really long, but you said it's something that started before you even started your locks, so it definitely sounds like it's genetic. So it might not be much you can kind of go around. You can do from there. Maybe like styling it to kind of conceal where the hair is thinning on top might be something that you can consider, or even trimming your locks if that's something that you're interested in doing. Trimming your locks so you don't have to worry about too much more breakage. But I hope it works out for you. You can definitely keep in contact with me. Feel free to shoot me messages. I'm going to get off of this right now because I think I have like 20 minutes before I have to be at work. And until next time, guys, I felt like I had something else I wanted to say. All right, guys, it's been 20 minutes. No, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. I'm thinking about having a contest coming up with my beads. As soon as they get here, I'm gonna decide how I want to structure this contest. So definitely, if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is my name here, Barbadian261. I try to keep all my social media pretty much the same. My Instagram is Barbadian261. I think my Snapchat is my name, Me-Anie. What is it? Me-Anie Hope. So that's a little bit more difficult. But Instagram, Barbadian261. Go ahead, follow me over there. You can let me know that you're coming from YouTube so I know exactly, you know, who you are. And then stay tuned for my upcoming giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway for the beads that I have on my website. So that's coming soon. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Go out and just be creative. Do something nice for somebody today. Smile. Have a great time. I am going to try to take in everything that I'm telling you guys right now. I'm basically talking to myself, trying to get my mind right for this damn day. What the fuck did I do? It's not that bad. I put cinnamon and honey in my tea this morning. Huh. Okay. Madeline, if you want beads, go onto my Instagram. Look at my Instagram story. There's pictures on there of the beads that I have coming in. For those beads, people that want to pre-order, they send me messages via my DM and they let me know what beads they want so that they can purchase them before I put them on the site, because like I mentioned, a lot of them get bought before I even get them onto the website. Like I ordered butterflies. All the butterflies are gone. Like one person bought all the butterflies. It was 5 of them and she bought them all. So I always tell people, if you see something you want, don't wait, get it in that moment, because when you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm going to get it next time, I'm going to wait till it goes on the website, I'm going to wait till I get paid, whatever the case is, somebody else is buying that product. So that's why I honestly tell people, it's not that I'm trying to make this sale, because it's going to happen anyway. It's just like, are you going to be the one to get the product that you're trying to? I have someone now that's been trying to get a bee bead. It's the actual bumblebee for like the last 3 shipments. So that's been about 3 months now that she's been trying to get three bees, and it has not been working out in her favor at all. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me on this bright Monday morning. I'll see you guys a little bit later in the week. I love you. Keep rising. Bye. End. Finish. Stop. You don't want to stop.